Are you a man, or do you know a man? I want to talk about HRT quickly because this is something my client just brought up. When we have low testosterone, we need to figure out why testosterone is low. Not just go straight to testosterone replacement therapy, which actually signals the body to stop producing it naturally, has a myriad of side effects. So my angle always is to address why it's happening in the first place. So it's natural for guys for their testosterone levels to kind of drop off gradually as they age. But the thing is, with the current environment, it's being accelerated due to environmental estrogens or xenoestrogens, female hormones in the water supply, causing the feminization of fish and alligator penises to shrink, believe it or not. Don't ask me how I know that, but it's true. There's a feminizing effect in the environment happening right now, and if it's causing male fish to grow eggs, imagine what that's doing to men's testosterone and sperm counts. So we need to be aware of that. And then there's all the cosmetics and shower gels and deodorants and all these chemicals that people are putting on their skin, causing an estrogenic effect in the body. And other toxins which are causing inflammation to go up, testosterone to go down. This is happening in the food supply, in the environment, with drugs, and that's why I think it's really, I know it's essential to address the cause first. By the way, my very first book was called Mojo Multiplier, How to Raise Testosterone Naturally. I don't really talk about this much. I wrote it in 2011 and published it in 2012, and it's really about this. And I'm going to talk now about 4 ways you can do this naturally. First and foremost, and I've worked with many guys, by the way, helping them increase testosterone completely naturally. First and foremost, we need to understand the role of inflammation. If you are inflamed, it's impossible to have healthy testosterone. So you bring inflammation down, testosterone naturally goes up anyway. So we need to figure out what's causing the inflammation, which toxins are causing it, is there chronic stress, and is there deficiency of fundamental essential cell fuels. That's a huge topic in itself. So we've got inflammation, we've got estrogen or xenoestrogens to be aware of and to reduce exposure to. Third one I want to talk about is statins. Clearly there's a case for some of them in some cases. However, they are overprescribed, and we now know, and open heart surgeons have said this as well, that chronic inflammation is the cause of heart disease, it's not cholesterol. There's more to unpack with the cholesterol myth. If we just address the cholesterol, we're missing the point. We need to know the role of inflammation in exacerbating the problem. The thing about statins, by the way, is because they're bringing cholesterol down, cholesterol is a precursor molecule for the synthesis of sex hormones. So if you take cholesterol sabotaging drug, an effect of that is the reduction in testosterone, because you're reducing cholesterol, the precursor molecule for the synthesis, the creation of testosterone. Number 4, EMFs. If we have our cell phones active in the pocket next to our gentleman vegetables, guess what? We know that EMFs cause human cell and DNA damage. There have been many studies linking EMFs held next to our reproductive organs, causing sperm count to drop and the motility all to be affected negatively. It's absolutely happening. When my phone is in my pocket, it's either in airplane mode and/or I'm wearing EMF protective underwear. You might have seen other videos on this. We need to either have it on airplane mode, protect it, and also put it somewhere else and protect it. Tim Ferriss, I say that because Tim Ferriss, who wrote The 4-Hour Body, about 12 years ago, I saw him being interviewed, and he said the number one, it was taking his phone out of his pocket and putting it on his arm. Now, then you've got to be mindful about, hang on, which arm, because you don't want to be close to your heart. However, that was the greatest effect, positively, he had on sperm production. So there's 4 things. There's many other angles and approaches to actually increasing testosterone naturally. If you'd like to learn more about this, by the way, this is like my work. Inflammation, bring that down, increase testosterone, and all the other magic. So much can be done before you even have to consider taking hormone replacement therapy or growth hormone. Depending on the age, my client's 57, so you think, oh, it's just normal. No, it's been normalized, but it's not normal to be very low testosterone at this age. If he was 90, in fact, I know a doctor in Phoenix who helps guys in their 90s increase testosterone completely naturally. However, he's not 90, but if he was 90, I'd say, yeah, consider that. Probably a good idea. At 57, way too young to be taking testosterone replacement therapy, no matter how it's applied to the body, in my view. particularly when there's everything else that can be done first to address the underlying cause of what is creating the low testosterone. If you found that interesting, please share with someone that you care about, and or hit me up and we can have a discovery call and discuss how I can potentially work with you. I've got many case studies of guys increasing testosterone completely naturally. We don't need to take drugs in most cases. Phenomenal in emergency, of course. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions below.